So I'm going to have to just do this again. I'm back again. I've just copied the file over, so now we can do what I wanted to do. So this is the 50 interlaced video, 50 frames per second interlaced video that I just edited in DaVinci Resolve and then exported on a 25 frames per second timeline. So this will do the slow-mo test that we talked about. So we're actually starting to get somewhere with making a movie. Let's review this together. This is the first time that I've seen it, so let's bring it over here and we can do a live review of it together. Let's see what we both think. Okay, here we go. So let's listen.
Well, here we are. We're shooting in 50 frames per second interlaced.
See, straight up, I can hear my voice is a lot slower than I normally speak. So that's a little bit annoying, but the pitch sounds correct. And I listened to it during the edit, and there's some sounds in the background which get warped a bit. Have a listen. I kind of like the look of this, though. You can tell it's slowed down a bit, but it's not so much that it's... Yeah, you can hear it a little bit in the voice.
Did you get your toy? Did you get your toy? Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Where is he going?
I can hear it a bit.
Oh. Oh. Yes.
And you hear the echo there? So there's a little bit of artifacts in there
What you got?
where the audio is not 100%. But I think, you know, for for YouTube and for a little bit of change in aesthetic, I won't do 50 frames per second in every single video, but I'll just pick out the parts like this where you can slow it down a bit and give it a bit more of a, don't know what the word is, but a bit more of a unique feel.
Yeah. All right. What have we got going on here?
My computer's struggling to play this back. I want to upload it to YouTube. I think it might be all right.
Oh. Lunch. Well, the package has arrived at last. This. Do you know what that is? Ha! Let's have a look at this. Oh, I love flip phones. I don't know why.
Flip phone. It's a flip clock.
White and black. Fuck. Whoa. Oh. Bit of ASMR for everyone out there. Oh, I'll wait for the car to go so you can hear it. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Okay, let's get some battery. Oh, there's an adjuster for it. Interesting.
So all of this is slowed down 60%. So
Even better. I love these manual things. Specific tool. Oh, there's 12 o'clock on the dot. You can't go backwards with these. You can only go one way. 10, 11, 12. I'm going to go 12. Pretty sure. There we go. Look at that 12 p.m. I've got a battery in there. Just takes one. This
So the audio's not too bad there.
this will sit on top. Alright, so the idea is this will sit on top. You see? I'll just make sure I got the right time. We've got 12:04, which is, oh, that one's just a tiny bit fast. Okay, gotta wait for the time to come around. There it is, in all of its glory. The dual clock system. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So we've got time, year, month, date, day, time again in analog and digital. Oh, it is so good.
I'm obviously easily entertained.
I'm going to get the light off. Oh, yeah, baby. So now I can see from over here. 12:12. Look at that. 12:12. Nice. Okay. The shack is now complete. I can rest in peace.
All right, so I'm kind of okay with that 50 frames per second at 60%. So it's going to be roughly 30 frames per second on a 25 frame per second timeline. But I'm not going to use that across all the videos. I'm just going to use that in parts. It's not a truly unique feature, but it's something that I'll incorporate into the videos. One thing I'm going to do though is do like random endings on some videos. I like the idea of that. And I want to do more fast cuts, so I want to have another crack at getting the story where I can integrate those aspects, and then kind of change things up a bit and make videos in that manner. And plus I want to include a few more finer details around the video, so attention to detail for the background, like that desk over there is still pretty messy, so I'll clean up all that. I had two lights, I don't know if you noticed it in one of the other videos, but there's two kind of rainbow effect and sunset effect lights that are USB powered. Drains the lithium ion USB battery that I've got, battery bank, very quickly, but it's going to be lit enough for the videos that I make. Should last about between 10 and 15 minutes, I hope. So that's the plan now, just to get some good stories going and some reasonably good lighting. That's it. So after 5 days, I've got a bit of a plan, and then I can just tweak the videos and make things happen. Okay, so we'll just see how the videos progress going forward, and then pay more attention to the story and the quick edits and music and Foley and stuff like that, and away we go. Okay, done. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one, which won't be too far away, I hope. Okay, take care.
here we are. It is, what's that? Can you read that? 8:13. There we go. 8:13. Saturday, 30th November. It's still the same day as it was. Oh, look, see, 8:13. So, what have we learnt so far? What have I learnt so far in regards to the YouTube and ChatGPT? It's day 5 in the PM. I've done some testing of video with 50 frames per second and then reduced that back to 60%, 30 frames per second on a 25 frame per second timeline, which I wanted to test out. That works, but you know, it's going to be for particular effects as opposed to a style of video. I'm going to stick to 25 frames per second because that's the kind of standard that we have here in Australia, part of the PAL network, or the PAL system. But what am I going to do going forward? Going forward, with regards to YouTubes and what ChatGPT recommends, Chad's basically saying work out a style. So quick edits, which is not what is happening right now, a unique kind of a take, but what my unique take is going to be is basically a unique take based on a couple of other YouTubers that I follow and like. So I'm going to niche down over time. I'm not going to try and find a niche right now because I've got too many interests. And to be honest, I'm making money in a job, you know? So I'm going to continue my job making money, my money making job, that's probably a better way to phrase it, my money making job, and then continue to make videos on things that I like. So the things that I like, what's down there, so I've got some art supplies down that way. I've got a guitar there and 2 guitars tucked in the corner there, another 2 up there, there's the top of one right there, and another one just here. So music is something that I'm really keen on, so we'll do that. I love electronics, so what we're going to do, I'm going to video this modification I'm going to make here. There's also sound recording. Inside there is my Tascam Portacapture X8. I've got a small rig Christmas present there for video. I love cinema. I still love IT, so I've got to rebuild this MacBook, which I've inherited from my other daughter, and do some Loopy Pro with this iPad, get some sound recording going on movie sets with this gear, and make movies. That's what we're going to be doing, basically, making movies. All right, I'll show you what I'm doing here with this electronics. Let's have a squiz at this, shall we? Okay, what we're going to do is do some repairs to this equipment that I bought a little while ago. See, what I want to do is power this dummy battery to power that monitor there with a Sony dummy battery through this connector, which is a D-tap, which won't go into this connector, which is an X-tap. The X-tap is the correct connection to go into this battery here, which is still charging on an X-tap connection up here. So the X-tap connection up there takes this cable, but unfortunately I thought it was a D-tap with this connector. So I've got to cut this and then reconnect that to hook that up with that all one and replace that. Get rid of D-tap, keep X-tap. To do that, I'm going to have to hook in a Ryobi battery here, and then we'll turn him on. Oh, bright lights for magnification and lighting. And then with this soldering iron here, again a Ryobi battery operated soldering iron, we've got to hook in this battery to the back, hook him in there. Oh no, now I've done something to upset this. Oh, no, it's going. And then we push the button in. Light goes on, turn that to max, wait for that to heat up. And then in the meantime, we can start cutting cable. So let's do that, let's cut some cable. I got a little bit of heat shrink here, which I can heat up with the soldering iron to shrink around this piece here. So then what I'll do is I'll cut here and then cut back the electronics. Let's get the right here. Right there. Done. Out with the old, in with the new. We're gonna get a knife. There, so we can cut this back a little bit. Whoa, because I don't want the white. When I looked online for the definition of what the red, the white, and the blue, black is for, the red is positive, black's negative, the white is for future enhanced, patting the white out. We don't have future enhancements yet. Then we just got to expose a bit of the wire here. Heat the wire. And then put the solder on the wire. Don't breathe it in. Heat the wire. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Ingenuity. Melt them together. Can you see that? Don't know if you can see that. Maybe like put some solder on the actuator from the bottom, and then hold them close together. Gently blow on it, still not quite getting it. Something like so, just make it a bit. Yeah, you see it's not. There we go. Oh God, it's so hot that it's making it stay. I should really have a separate thing to hold it all together. But that's going to do. Can you see it? Jizz in the background pointing to the job well done. Sure. That's not the best job, to be honest, but anyway, we're going to tape it up now so that they don't make electrical contact either. Go away. That's about it. So now, get some heat on this. All it's doing is heating the plastic and then shrinking it. Heat shrink it. And then heat all of this. Looks a bit ugly, but yeah, good as new. Now we're going to test it out because. All right, let's test it out. Here we go. Yeah, 3 out of 4. X tap here, this way, and then this can plug into something. We'll grab the monitor from over here, bring this monitor over here, charge him up, put the dummy battery in here, plug this to where the X tap is, flick this on. we should see the red light down there, which is there, and we press on. It should be going to an orange color, then blue. Field monitor, see, so it's being powered from this via X-Tap. It's also got USB, which means I can pull that back and plug in a USB device, which might be this one over here, for example. The light comes on. Hey, so we've got that battery powering USB, powering that light, powering the monitor. That's cool. That's what I want. Now let's see. I bet that uses so much electricity. Look at that. It's already drained it. It's down to 50%. All right. So once that gets charged, we can test it all out. Takes a little while. But that will fit into the back where that battery currently sits. And then everything will be hunky-dory. What I'll do then is hook it up into, you can't see it, but there's a camera rig in there. We'll do that at another stage. So I've done my soldering job, not the best one, but yeah, it's getting late-ish. 9:16, time for me to get ready to hit the hay. We'll just edit this video, upload it, and then off to bed for me. See you in the next one. See ya.